Have you ever wondered what makes your favorite chips so addictively spicy? What gives your cola that warm, peppery twist? Or even why that luxury perfume smells so divine? It's not just magic, it's something called spice oleoresin, a powerful natural extract made from spices like black pepper, chili, turmeric, cardamom, and ginger. These super concentrates are used in everyday products you recognize, from Pepsi and Coca-Cola to Vicks VapoRub, Sensodyne toothpaste, and even Dove deodorants. But a single tariff change in the US could soon make all of them more expensive. A global trade. Where do these oleoresins come from? Most of the world's spice oleoresins come from tropical regions. India alone accounts for over 50% of global oleoresin production. Other key exporters include Vietnam, China, Brazil, Indonesia, and Sri Lanka. These countries provide the ingredients that make up the backbone of global food, pharma, and cosmetic industries. Why impose US tariffs? Many US companies rely on essential imported ingredients like spice oleoresins for their core product lines. These are not luxury ingredients, they are vital and cost-effective components used in everyday items, ranging from soft drinks and packaged snacks to personal care and medicinal products. Yet, the current US administration under President Donald Trump has proposed a 10% universal tariff on all imports. Additionally, countries like India, a top oleoresin exporter, could face 16% on top of that, totaling a 26% import tax. The broader goal to protect domestic industries, reduce trade deficits, and incentivize local production. But in practice, it raises the cost of vital raw materials that US companies still heavily depend on. Why impose US tariffs? The impact on US companies. So what happens when companies like PepsiCo and Coca-Cola, who rely on black pepper oleoresin and ginger extracts for beverages like Pepsi, Coke, and ginger ale, suddenly pay 26% more for a key flavoring ingredient? The answer is simple: you pay more too. For context, a 12-ounce can of Pepsi or Coke could increase by 5 to 12 cents. If ingredient costs are passed down to the consumer, multiply that by millions of cans and the costs stack up quickly. Now think about all the products that use similar spice oleoresins. Snack brands like Lay's and Doritos, soups and noodles like Maggi, fast food sauces, chewing gum, toothpaste, balm, mouthwash, perfumes, and even luxury skincare. The cost ripple extends across your entire shopping cart, not just your soda. Even brands like Lay's, Doritos, and Maggi noodles use spice oleoresin to maintain consistent flavor in every pack. And let's not forget McCormick, one of the largest spice brands in the US. Its entire flavoring supply chain is heavily reliant on oleoresin imports. Now zoom in on your medicine cabinet. Oleoresins are used in pharmaceutical products, not as active drugs, but for their herbal, flavor, or soothing properties. Companies like Johnson & Johnson, GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, and Pfizer use them in Vicks VapoRub, contain turpentine oil and peppermint oil, both extracted from plants and used for their soothing and cooling effects. Sensodyne toothpaste uses peppermint oil and clove oil extracts for their natural flavor and soothing properties to help relieve sensitive teeth. Listerine mouthwash infused with eucalyptus, thyme, and wintergreen extracts for their antimicrobial properties and fresh scent. Benadryl cough syrup uses flavoring extract to mask bitterness and enhance taste. And even Tiger Balm and similar topical ointments rely on these ingredients for their distinct aroma and warming sensation. The scent of beauty. Oleoresin in cosmetics. Oleoresins are also used in personal care and cosmetics. Brands like Dove, Axe, and Lux use cardamom, cinnamon, and ginger extracts in their fragrances and skincare products for natural scent and mild antibacterial effects. Raise the cost of oleoresins, and companies may start swapping them for cheaper synthetic compounds, changing the very fragrance and feel you are used to. Can the US just grow these ingredients? Not easily. Spices like cardamom and black pepper require high humidity, specific soil conditions, and warm climates. These are naturally found in places like Kerala in India or central Vietnam, not Ohio or Texas. Some labs are experimenting with vertical farming, but it's energy intensive and incredibly costly for spices that take 3 to 4 years to mature, like cardamom. In short, not scalable. Reformulate or replace. So what will companies do? They will try to reformulate recipes, reduce quantities, or switch to artificial alternatives. That could mean your cola or snacks don't taste quite the same. Your mouthwash loses its minty punch. Your soap smells slightly off. You won't see a label change, but you will feel it. The global domino effect. Here's the kicker. US is a top buyer of these extracts. When American companies slow down purchases or find alternatives, it creates a ripple effect across global prices. Countries in Europe as well as Japan, Australia and Canada could see costs go up too without ever imposing tariffs themselves. Because when demand drops from one big buyer, the entire global supply chain trembles. Here's the big picture. When vital global supply chains are disrupted and prices on essential goods keep rising, it's not just about flavor or fragrance. It's a sign of how fragile our economic systems really are. The same oleoresins that flavor your chips and soothe your cold also exposes the delicate threads that tie our modern world together. And when those threads start to fray due to policy decisions, trade wars, or protectionist moves, ordinary consumers feel the burn first. This isn't just about higher prices, it's about a global economic system built on interdependence, now being tested by nationalism and short-term politics. If these trends continue unchecked, this could be the beginning of the end of the United States as we know it. A hidden cost in every drop. So next time you sip your favorite soda, apply a soothing balm or enjoy that luxurious body wash. Remember, what you are really experiencing is the power of a spice that came from halfway across the world. But with these tariffs, that experience might soon come at a higher price. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories that mainstream media won't cover, and share this with someone who uses any of these products. And tell us in the comments, would you pay more to keep the natural ingredients you love, or is taste and smell negotiable?